Hello guys, we're back. Are you guys still there? Is anyone still there? Yeah, I'm right here guys. I am back and the YouTube upload for this is gonna be really weird. Well, hopefully it doesn't lag as much anymore. I see that on YouTube it still says that the video output is low. So it might just be my internet. Maybe this time is not a great time to stream because of that. But anyways, whoever wants to send me a challenge, feel free to send me the challenge. Hello Seb. At Seattle, I bubbled. I got 33rd place going into top 32. So that was really disappointing, honestly. Not being able to finally make a day 2 was really disappointing. And then at the North American International, I did very bad. I don't even remember my final record, 3-4-2 or 4-3-2, something like that. It was a lot of losses. But yeah, I didn't do well at the tournament. My worst performance this season so far. Why don't I speak Spanish? Because today is an English stream, and then hello Marie, and then next stream will be in Spanish, and I will be doing one in English, one in Spanish, one in English, one in Spanish. Okay, so we get a pretty good hand. We actually get a pretty good hand. Fortunate that we're not going first, otherwise it would be an absolutely incredible hand. Grass. The only thing that would make this hand be better would be a grass energy over the lightning energy, and potentially a supporter over the heavy ball. We see another EV start, so probably Espion. So the confusion will be very annoying to deal with. Very annoying to deal with. Okay, so yeah, another Espion Garb, which is definitely a good matchup for Espion, I would say, or a bad matchup for Vikavolt rather, because of Garbotoxin Garb and Confusion. Both things are really difficult to deal with. We do see the pass, we do see a single lightning energy. I'll play the heavy ball for another Tapu Bulu. I think I'm just gonna have to let go of the Tapu Bulu. However, if my opponent finds a DCE, he can just divide GX my Grubbin, but no, okay, we see the Psychic Energy on the bench Grubbin, which is really good. When does the next set come out in real life? The official release date is on the 4th, Friday 4th of August. So the 2 weekends prior we have pre-releases. And on PTCGO, I would expect it to be out on the 3rd or 4th of August as well. Hello Sep, thank you for being here. And yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube stream. Okay, so there's a confusion, which is really annoying. Really annoying. Gonna attach the lightning to the active. I will probably want to retreat. Well, actually, will I want to retreat? Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so I'm gonna strong charge. I guess I can retreat. The grass to the bench and the lightning to the active, and the next turn we try to retreat. Seb, yeah, I mean it is strange, I agree, that they released the set so close, but they already did it last season, so for last Worlds. And I mean, strictly speaking, if you're if you're preparing for Worlds, you've probably already printed out proxy cards and you're already trying out the decks. Like, you don't need PTCGO to test. You're probably trying out the decks in real life, so it's not that big a deal, you know. Okay, so we get a pretty good hand off of the end. My opponent very kindly used for us. We do see a follow-up Eevee. However, I do have two choices here. I can either go for the choice band and get the knockout on the Espion, or I can go for a switch, but I think I really need to take a knockout here. So I'm gonna Skyla for the choice band, and I'm gonna use my ability to power up both Bulus and then manually retreat, which is not ideal for sure, especially now that I won't have any more lightning energy. First I have to click the grass on the bench and then the lightning on the active. Then we're gonna Skyla for a choice band, which is right there. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna bench another Grubbin for the backup. Potential Pikavolt, and then the grass energy. I guess I'll attach to this Tapu Bulu. We're gonna Nature's Judgment for the knockout here. Okay, so not bad. Getting the turn 3, is it? Turn 3 knockout. We do find a Pikavolt, so now with 2 abilities we can actually attach 2 grass energy, which is pretty good. And there's only 2 item cards, so Garbodor is not a threat here. Garbodor is definitely not a threat. I don't know why the event thing is not loading, but thank you guys for the new follows. Events, activity, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'll try to refresh it. See if that works. And yeah, there's a confusion. Wow. The confusion, and I top deck the switch. Now the thing is, oh, I can bench the Tapu Lele actually. Okay, I can bench the Lele. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he played Hex. He played Hex. So I'm gonna be patient here. If I attach the grass to Tapu Lele, no. I need another choice band. That's what I need. That is what I need. Okay, there's finally the thing loaded. So yeah, welcome to all the new followers. Okay, I'll touch the other grass there. And I guess I'll end. The switch was so awesome to get though. We can still get a switch here. Or we can get the choice band we need. But we cannot get both. That's the key here. And I wasted the Tapu Lele. I did not notice my opponent played Hex Maniac. I did not notice that. Or, not a big fan of finding the escape rope here. Not a big fan of that. I also don't want to risk the coin flip. I really just don't want to deal with that. So DC on the Espion, that potentially means a Divide GX for a knockout on the bench Bulu. We see Lele. Could see a Lysander as well. Could definitely see a Lysander, but no, we see Lele for Sycamore. Lele for Sycamore, and we see the Sycamore outright, so losing a couple supporters. Wow, my opponent plays the Delinquent. That's something I have to be very aware of. However, we haven't seen any stadiums from his end, so maybe he just has that as a countermeasure. To see a Super Rod putting back the Shaman, the Garbodor, and the Psychic. We see the first Trash Avalanche Garbodor, but only 3 item cards in our discard pile. Only 3. Only 3 item cards. Yeah, Psychic for 60 seems very weak here. But I guess that's the best choice. I mean, knocking out the Bulu on the bench doesn't really help my opponent in any way. The thing is, I cannot find the choice band and okay, I'm gonna use okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use 1 strong charge here. Just 1 strong charge here. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to attack. If I flip heads, I will put the damage where I don't need the choice band for next turn. And if I don't flip heads, Tapu Bulu gets knocked out the next turn and I can Skyla for the choice band. So that's the strategy here. And we flip tails. Okay. It's part of the strategy though, so it's okay. We know the second choice band is in the deck. So as long as we don't see an end here, we should be good. Strictly speaking, I could have attached the Fighting Fury belt to the bench Tapu Bulu. The Hex Maniac, yeah. I was afraid, I didn't use Vigabolt's ability because I didn't want him to... I really didn't want him to Lysander choice band knock out my Bulu on the bench. But I guess then I would have the active Bulu to deal with the Espion. So that was a misplay on my part. That was actually a misplay on my part. And Tavos, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching my Road to TCG World Series. Sep, you can see my screen name on the screen. It's demo_tablemon. Okay, now I have a really weird situation here, but I will promote the Lele. And I'm gonna... so ironic. So ironic. Okay, I'm gonna pass once again. Once again, the Fighting Fury belt on the bench Bulu. My nickname is demo_tablemon. That's my nickname. Yeah, well, now we have to deal with Garbotoxin Garb. Now we have to deal with Garbotoxin Garb. Ugh. Okay, see another Lele before evolving, which is the right sequencing. Tablemon, my name in Spanish. Well, my name, not my name in Spanish, my name. My name is Pablo, my last name is Mesa. Mesa, if you like, almost, it's spelled differently, but translates to table, and then table plus Pokemon, Tablemon. So that's where Tablemon comes from. That's what Tablemon means. Okay, now my opponent might actually choose to knock out my Tapu Bulu. And if he does that, okay, no, he goes for a Psychic. I am okay with that. I am A-okay with that. Okay, so now the Skyla becomes a Field Blower. My opponent has 1 card in hand. We've only seen 1 Floatstone, so that's probably going to be a problem for us. I will Strong Charge. Oof, I'm also out of energy here. Yeah, I will probably play tomorrow with viewers if I'm able to. Wow, this is going to be a really tough game to win. If I'm able to find the time to stream, yes, tomorrow's stream will be in Spanish and will be against viewers, so that we have the same things going on in both streams. Okay. Whenever the next stream is, it will be in Spanish. Okay. I'm not saying 100% it will be tomorrow, but the next stream will for sure be in Spanish. And Sydney Saninke27, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Why not Pokeball, Pablomon, Mesamon, or Mesalomon Mex? Well, those are all valid ideas. But I also had like this idea in my mind of the cute like table Pokemon, and I was feeling creative, and that's why I decided to name the table, and that's what stuck. So now it's table 1, and actually on the 15th, in 2 days time, on Saturday, on July 15th is the 20th, not the 20th, it's the 2nd, the 20th. It's the 2nd anniversary of the channel. Okay, if Tapulele is in here, I can Skyla for energy recycler, and then I win the game here by knocking out a Tapulele. So yeah, we win the match. And yeah, this is John Roberts' list from the North American International Championship. But yeah, on July 15th, 2 days time, it's my 2-year anniversary since I started on YouTube. So I will probably be making a very sappy post. A very sappy post on the forums or something. Okay, so we get double ability, double Tapu Bulu. Thank you guys. I hadn't realized until you asked me about Tailmon. I was like, yeah, I came up with Tailmon. When did I come up with Tailmon? Oh yeah, July 15. July 15. And good game. Oh wait. Oops. Never mind. I still need to Lysander. Ugh. Oopsies. Okay, that was bad. I thought I could Lysander here, but I'm gonna heal the damage, so even a Garbodor doesn't knock me out, and then I can knock out anything. I forgot I couldn't Lysander. Whoops. I don't know if you're watching, Jasmine, please, but yeah, that was my bad. Sorry for saying the preemptive TG. I know that's very rude to do that. 2 years. Can you imagine how many VS Seekers you discarded with Sycamore on turn 1? I'm gonna say maybe more than 1,000. Maybe more than 1,000. And yeah, good game to Jasmine. GG. Okay, so I'm gonna play with 3 more people, okay? No, 2 more, sorry, 2 more. So 2 more people, whoever wants to send the challenge, feel free. I see a lot of you are online, so whoever wants to challenge me, feel free to send the challenge right now. And next up is Lapras. Okay, I really like Lapras. I like the Aqua Patches. I really like the Aqua Patches. Okay, probably another Espion Garb. So you guys are really liking Espion Garb, huh? How many turns won with nothing but basic energy cards and no supporters? I don't know. I'd love to just go back and rewatch a lot of the videos and take notice of many things. But it's certainly not like, it's not easy to do that. Because I've uploaded over 1,000 videos now. I noticed that the other day. I had been like, I noticed I was close to 900, but then the other day I realized I have over 1,000 videos uploaded, which is a lot of videos. That is definitely a lot of videos. Okay, so I'm gonna stick over here. My opponent used End and did not play a single card, so I'm just gonna go ahead and find the mana fee. 1 Lele is priced, 1 Aqua Patch is priced, 1 Energy Switch is priced, 1 VS Seeker is priced, 1 Sycamore, I want to say, and 1 Energy. I believe those are our 6 prizes. And Ricardo, well, You have to send me the challenge. When you can, like when I'm done with the game, you have to send me a challenge. This is me trying to be fair with everyone. And yeah, Pokandres, I'm gonna try not to forget. I will show the Swampert list, okay? I will show the Swampert list. I will show the Swampert list. Okay, so there's Garbodor. There's Lele. We have a really big hand, so we're probably going to see an M. No, we see a Bridget, so we get to keep our ginormous hand. However, our ginormous hand doesn't actually allow us to get a knockout right here. Now, if my opponent found or has a Floatstone, he can confuse my Lapras, but thanks to Manaphy, that's not an issue. Okay, I top deck an Aqua Patch, which is great. So now we need an Energy Switch, another Aqua Patch, because I'm gonna discard a Water Energy right here, or an Elixir and hit it. So what are the odds of us getting that off of a Sycamore? Pretty great. However, we will be losing 3 more, or adding 3 more item cards into a discard pile. But I guess that's fine because we will be knocking out the Garbodor. Yeah, 100 damage is fine. I could play the Sudowoodo down, but I'd rather have the other Lapras for sure. And do I even bench the Lele? I feel like we never get to use Tapu Lele. My opponent doesn't have any tool cards, so the Field Blower is also wasted. Do I want Tapu Lele? I guess I do, because it's an okay finisher, and I guess I make my deck 1 card thinner. I'll play the Kukui, because that means the 2 VS Seekers now become available for that, and we could potentially knock out the Espeon next turn, instead of having to use the GX attack. But for now, we're just gonna Sycamore. Aqua Patch, Elixir, Energy Switch, or... okay, we did get an Elixir, but we also drew 4 Water Energy. I sometimes just can't believe this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we still have 5 energy left in the deck. Odds do say... well, there's 1 priced. So there's actually 5 energy. 4 energy. 1, 2, yeah, there's 4 energy. So I'm not gonna play the Elixir. Because that was just so bad. That was actually really, really bad. Okay, and we get the energy of our prize card. So we get the beautiful 5 energy hand. Couldn't be 1 VS Seeker, couldn't be... no. Even the energy switch would be preferable to that. Oh wow, that's a new Sycamore. Wow, I hadn't seen that actually. That's really cool looking. See a Choice Band, and this is really cool. We do lose the Choice Band on the bench Lapras, but Lapras has 190 HP, so even then, Espeon simply deals 180 damage, which is always good. Ugh. Why? Why do you do this to me, deck? Why? Come on. If I had used it the previous turn, I would have hit it, and now I whiffed. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Ugh. Incredible. Unbelievable. 5 energy in our hand. We top decked one of the energy. We had played the Elixir. I played it because the odds of getting... there's another Elixir. Wow. Ugh. So bad. So bad. Live and learn, I guess. Okay, so we see a Via Seeker for Sycamore. I'm okay with that because that means the Lapras on the bench is safe. We do have a Rough Seas now. If for some reason we're able to hit the Elixir, we can actually take a knockout with a clean Lapras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 item cards, but no Trubbish inside, which is good. No Trubbish inside. Add this to the list, yeah? I know. I know. I know. Okay, so we are confused, but that actually, I think, I mean, if you know I'm going to retreat, I don't think you gain anything by using confusion right there. And, oh, but now, yeah, never mind. Never mind. We're gonna have to retreat, manually retreat here. And now, what do? Do we paralyze the Espion? Yeah, I think so, right? Do we play the Elixir just for the lulz because we're gonna whiff? Yep. Yep, all the energy are in our hands. We're just gonna Ice Beam though. Let's hope my opponent doesn't play something like Olympia or Pokemon Center Lady. When did you learn English or Spanish? Sib, yeah, Spanish was my first language. I am Mexican, I do live in Mexico. So I learned Spanish when I was young. In all of the Mexican schools they teach English, so I started learning English at a young age, and then my parents sent me to a private British school where like 90% of the classes were English, so that's how I learned English. That is how I learned English. Okay, so we get to fully heal. We get another Elixir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 180. So we're not gonna play another item card ourselves. We're just gonna Blizzard Burn here for the knockout. Next turn, I could potentially be tempted to go after the Garbotoxin Garb with my other Lapras. Oh, there's a teammates. So Garbodor plus Choice Band actually gets the knockout. Garbodor plus Choice Band gets the knockout. And that's going to force us to knock out the Garbodor ourselves. Okay, so we're gonna heal. Wait, we just attacked, yeah. We just attacked, so we're gonna retreat. We're losing a ton of energy here, and we get another Elixir. Okay, we already have enough item cards, so there's actually no reason to do this. Or to wait anymore because there's enough. Okay, third whiffed Elixir. Yeah, 3. Can we go 4 for 4? Oh, okay. We hit 1. Thank you. Thank you, Pokemon, for letting me hit 1 Elixir. And we get a fully new powered up Lapras. My opponent has yet to take a knockout. And I'm just gonna Blizzard Burn. And then next turn, with that Professor Kukui, I mean with that Via Seeker, we actually win the game next turn. If my opponent decides to promote a GX or EX, if he doesn't and he promotes the Garbodor, I mean he leaves the Garbodor up, we can actually just retreat and take a knockout and attach an energy, which would be fine. Good game, Saplex. Yeah, we can certainly have a rematch. I will be doing I will be doing more viewer battle streams this month for sure, okay? And hopefully before Worlds as well. Like during the week prior to Worlds. Okay, so my opponent decides, oh, I top deck the field blower, so that allows me not only to take a knockout here. Wait, okay. Espion doesn't have energy, so I'm just gonna remove those 2 cards. I'm gonna heal my Lapras, and yeah, that should be game, I think. Because we can now free retreat. We can actually power up Tapu Lele if we really need to. I don't see why we would need to, but I cannot knock out either of these guys, right? So we'll just Blizzard Burn for the knockouts. Do you have the list of this deck on your channel? No, actually no. This is a different version of Lapras from the last one I showed. So I'm playing Ivan right now. I'm gonna play one more game, and after that, remind me on the chat to show this list and the Swampert list. I'm clear that I have to show the Swampert list, okay? Inward, thank you for the follow. Okay, down to 1 prize card, so the game is not over yet. Definitely, the game is not over yet. Everyone gets 6 cards, we only get 1. There's no Garbodor, thankfully, but our top deck is Lapras. Energy Drive for 100, and our top deck is the choice band we need for the game. So sorry, sorry Van, we got really lucky with that top deck. We got really lucky. I can show the Tapu Bulu list as well for sure, but that's currently on Hey Fonte. Okay, so one more person, whoever wants to send a challenge, one more person can send it. What did Swampert place at? Nowhere. I placed nowhere. It was just a fun deck I showcased in one of the Spanish streams. And thank you guys for the follows. We're very close. Oh, let me turn on the light. We are very close to 1,000 followers. Well, we're very close to 800, but I feel like if we can consistently stream this month, we can get to 1,000 followers. YouTube is what's been growing very slowly though. YouTube has been very slow, and that's been a bit depressing. I would love to get to 10,000 followers by the time Worlds happens. That would be really cool. But it's not looking too likely so far. The growth has really slowed down. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, this is a low period of the game for sure. Okay, I do not want to discard the energy recycler. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the energy and the heavy ball. And good luck Raiketsu. How did you get all those pretty cards? I have a special account that Pokemon gave me because I make the videos. It's a special account they gave me in order to make the videos. So a lot of people ask about this, and it's probably one of the most asked questions on the channel. People cannot get this account. This account is for marketing purposes. It's a marketing account, and only people who have big YouTube channels and are approved by the company can have these accounts. Okay, that's the only way to get one. Gonna keep the heavy ball in my hand for now, just in case I get lucky and top deck a Skyla or a Lele or a Rare Candy, so that I can turn to Vikavolt. Not attaching an energy sucks, but oh well. Yeah, Lapras before Golisopod comes out, I still think Lapras could be really good. Once the new set comes out, I don't think Lapras will be viable anymore, even though it gets Cosma. The CGI and Golisopod I feel like will be everywhere. In all the years you have been playing PTCG, have you ever blinked out any decks? Yes. When I first started, like back in 2004, 5, 6, 7, I really liked to blink out my decks, everything reverse holo. It wasn't as expensive as it is right now. There weren't like the super secret rares or things like that. It was just holo and reverse holo. and I have a very big collection of old decks, and at first, like most of the old ones, they're full holo. So I have like the deck I used to get third place at Worlds, I have it full holo. The deck I used to win Mexico Nationals in 2004, it's full holo. The deck I used to get second place at Mexico Nationals is also full holo and things like that. So the world champion Team Magma deck back in 2004, I have that full holo. So I do like blinging out. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but I did used to do that. Okay, so we're up against Mega Ray. I thought this was some sort of Raichu Lycanroc deck, but this is actually Mega Ray. So yeah, I've considered it. I need a really good camera for that. Right now I'm using the camera from my computer, so that's why I also haven't done pack openings, because I don't have a camera to do that. Maybe for August, like instead of having I can't this instead of having a goal for donation for rent, I could have a goal to buy a camera to record live openings and maybe record live battles instead of purely PTCGO, and to showcase like these old decks which I have, which would be really cool to talk about the history of the cards. Okay, sorry Raiketsu for delaying this. Okay, I'm gonna attach energy to Coco and I'm gonna end here. Rare Candy Pika Bolt off of the end seems really unlikely. Almost, however, Mega Ray is a big deal right now. Tapu Koko can knock out Mega Ray, so if I lose a Pokemon, I'd rather lose Tapu Lele. I feel like that's the most expendable. And Tapu Koko with a Choice Band can actually deal with Mega Ray, so that's pretty cool. Does Pokemon allow you to use the demo account in the ladder? Well, yeah, all the videos I record are from the ladder. So the one thing I can't do is trade. I thought I couldn't play tournaments, but I tried it the other day and I can. But I don't like playing tournaments. And yeah, live battle with the old decks. I know it would be really cool, and it's something I would love to do. I don't have the camera. And I would also need someone else to play me using the decks, but trust me guys, like I know there's so much potential for so many things, but it comes down to having the money to do it. Like, you know, Darium's channel, if I had a channel as big as that one, you would be getting like viewer battles and Super HD and Super HD pack openings, but the matter of fact here is that I don't have such ability just yet to do all those things. Okay, so can I get a knockout? I cannot knock out the Mega Ray. I'm 10 damage short. I should have attached the Choice Band, I guess. Otherwise I would have been able to take a knockout. So do I take a knockout with the Lele then? I guess. I'm gonna do, no, not the Field Blower. Definitely not the Field Blower. I'm gonna go for the Rare Candy. And now I have Pika Bolt. So I'm gonna do this. Actually, maybe I should be spreading damage. Gonna bench the other pool. Why not? Grass and Lightning. Okay, I need my opponent to not have a Lysander to knock out my Coco. If he does, the energy should have gone to Pika Bolt actually. The energy should have gone to Pika Bolt. Do you think Gardevoir will be best deck in the format? That's a tough question. I don't know if it will be best deck in the format. It's definitely going to be a top contender. The fact that Gardevoir is a top contender will mean Metagross will be around to compete. Metagross being around means Volcanion will be around. I feel like Golisoput, the CDI, will also be around. So those 4 decks I feel like will be some of the strongest choices for Worlds, and then Drampa Garbodor will still be pretty strong. Espeon Garbodor will still be pretty strong, I think. What else? Zoroark will still be pretty strong, so there's a lot of viable decks. The best deck in the format, I really can't say. I haven't played a single game with Gardevoir, so I really can't tell you this. Metagross definitely seems like a really bad matchup. Maybe there's some sort of fire tech Gardevoir can use to combat that, but I really don't know. I do feel like Volcanion could go toe-to-toe against Gardevoir and be viable against Gardevoir's counter, which is Volcanion and perhaps Golisopod. So yeah. Okay, so we don't get a knockout here. No, we do get a knockout, actually. We get a knockout thanks to the fact that we can get another Vikavolt. So we get a Vikavolt knockout on the Mega Ray. We get a Vikavolt knockout on the Mega Ray. So I'm gonna retreat, so I'm gonna promote Vikavolt, and then I'm going to use this. Okay, so double strong charge on the active Vikavolt. Essentially I should have, I retreated first to get an extra energy with no, I misclicked, no. No. Ugh. No. I misclicked on the Vikavolt. Okay. That was so silly. That was so silly, I'm so sorry. Do you recommend to make a Volcanion Ho-Oh? Both are really good. I'm gonna be trying both. If you can build both, if you can build both, I would recommend both. Based on the Japanese results, purely based on the Japanese results, Gardevoir seems to it made the final, it won the tournament instead of over Volcanion. But that's just one tournament and it is a different format. However, I do feel like the Volcanion in their format is stronger than in our format because they do have Blacksmith. So not entirely sure. But yeah, if you can build both, I would build both. Between Gardevoir and Ho-Oh, if you can only build one, I think Gardevoir might be just a little bit more viable. Just a little bit. Stronger in the standard format, in our standard format. Because we don't have Blacksmith. Okay, Grass Energy. See, what I need now is... that was so bad. That was so bad. I don't know if Random Receiver will be good now that VS Seeker is gone. I feel like decks this deck doesn't run VS Seeker, surprisingly. The misclick was so huge because I'm probably going to lose 2 Pikavolts instead of just 1. Okay, he immediately promotes the Pikachu. DCE, he must have the Raichu. Oh, well, he's gonna go for the Raichu. And he's gonna have 2 more basic Pokemon, that means 160 damage. Setting up a third Pikavolt seems impossible here. And yeah, this deck is just so slow. I can't understand how this guy got all the way up to top 32 with such a slow deck. But okay. Huge props to him. He was national champion 1 year, so he's obviously good. Wow, Lysander. Okay, so no more basic Pokemon for my opponent, I guess. Which I am perfectly okay, because now we can actually power up. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cannot power up a Tapu Bulu. We cannot power up a Tapu Bulu. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. My opponent seems to be really struggling to get more basic Pokemon, which is surprising in a Mega Rayquaza deck. And we're gonna Electric Ball. Okay, so now we just need to take one more prize card against an EX. The Skyla doesn't help me in any way or form. Actually, it does. Actually, Skyla is a pretty good prize card to get, because we can Skyla for Ultra Ball, for Shaman, and hopefully we need 1 energy. Well, actually no. Okay, town map, interesting. So Raichu and Manaphy and Artillery. It seems a lot to have in a Mega Ray deck. A lot. There's a Water Energy from hand. That means Mega Ray is not going to be attacking now. So my opponent's best option... Okay, he's gonna retreat. My opponent's best option was to potentially Lysander a Bulu to buy himself some time. We see a Professor Kukui. So yeah, feels like this Rayquaza list is trying to do a lot, but it's not doing enough of anything. I'll just remove the Skyfield. I don't want him having that chance to attach a Floatstone to Mega Ray, although I really doubt he plays a Floatstone. Ultra Ball, I mean Skyla for Ultra Ball for Shaman seems like a really good play here. Oh, that's not an Ultra Ball. That is not an Ultra Ball. And now let's Strong Charge first. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We actually don't have any more energy. Wow. Wow. I don't have any more energy. Wow. Oh, that's really bad. Oh my, we don't have any more energy. What? Okay, at least we can take a knockout though. At least we can take a knockout here. I should not have benched that other Tapu Bulu. Oh, this is so bad. We have no more energy. We actually have no more energy. I don't know if this is a bad matchup for Vikavolt. With 2 promo Kogos, I don't think it is. It's just we've really struggled. And I misclicked. I really misclicked. I mean, streaming Hex is really good in theory, but I don't think it's that easy. Okay, so we see an N. That means promo Koko is kind of safe here. However, because we do not have any energy, we cannot retreat Tapu Bulu, and therefore, this is so bad. It is actually pretty bad. Okay, my opponent passes the turn here. We get an N. I'm gonna use Strong Charge for no energy. And N to 1 would actually not help me. I want to keep the Ultra Ball, so I'm just gonna Horn Attack for 40 damage. I don't think we can pull off enough Horn Attacks to win though. Okay, another energy, but doesn't seem like my opponent has enough to knock out Tapu Bulu. Definitely not with the Fighting Fury belt. We cannot retreat. Can we? Do we still have a switch? Lele, no, we don't have switch. Oh, we do have switch. Perfect, so we win. Whew, that was way too close. I was way too close. Yep, 3 Skyla, no Brock. I don't agree with his list either. I definitely do not agree with his list. But yeah, guys, this will be the last match. This will be the last match. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much. I can't see how many of you are on YouTube, but there's at least 30 of you on Twitch. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And I'm sure with Burning Shadows we'll get a lot bigger turnout. But yeah, there you go. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to, what was the name, Captain Smack for the donation. Every little bit helps, guys, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Next stream will be in Spanish for those of you who keep asking. Oh, okay, this is the John Roberts Vikavolt Bulu list. 40 people on YouTube, awesome. Okay, so first off, here's the Quad Lapras list. So it's different from the one that did well in Seattle. Doesn't have the Glacian, has 4 Lapras, has an extra 2 energy, and I'm not sure what else I took out, but that's the list. If you want to copy it, I would recommend to take a screenshot. And no, I will not do half English, half Spanish. Next stream will be in Spanish, okay guys? Every stream it's like this. Why aren't you speaking Spanish? Why aren't you speaking English? I do one-on-one, just like the videos. I do one-on-one, so just be patient. So yeah, this is the Quad Lapras list. I hope you guys are taking screenshots if you want to see it. Swampert, the Swampert list we used was this. That's the Swampert list we used the other day. I didn't use it in English, only in Spanish. But that's the the Swampert list for the person who wanted it. It was okay, but nothing spectacular, really. And then this is the Vikavolt Tapu Bulu list that we used. Next stream in Russian. I wish I spoke Russian. Good game, Ricardo. Good game. Next stream, Portuguese. No, just kidding. I could try to do a Portuguese stream, but I don't think I can. And that would alienate a lot of people. But yeah, so with this, I will close the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. It means the world to me. Thank you to the new followers. Thank you, of course, to the old followers. And yeah, I hope I can keep this up. Okay, I will see you guys on the next videos. There won't be videos tomorrow. I didn't have time to record, and I decided to stream instead of recording. And next week, I'm gonna try to work on special videos on the weekend, showcasing the new cards, talking about the new cards. But we'll see. I'll try. But if not, maybe it'll be more fun decks. Maybe it'll just be theory videos. I'm not sure. But thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys next time. Okay? Bye-bye.